What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Phil Taitt Show. Today I'm joined with someone who I've been a big fan for so long. Her name is Chanel. She took the social media world by storm by posting so many Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook videos which have been highly inspirational, motivational, and spiritual and have touched so many people across the world. I'm so happy for you guys to meet her. I'm so excited for you guys to meet her. Guys, check out Miss Chanel. Miss Chanel, how's everything going today?
I'm awesome.
That sounds great. You? I'm good. It's been a busy day, but nonetheless, the moment's finally arrived when we're sitting down here together. You're definitely someone who has taken the social media world by storm with your powerful, motivational, inspirational, spiritual videos in which you've been inspiring so many people across the globe. You have about 500K on Instagram right now, which is amazing. Congratulations to that.
I'm trying.
It's going to keep on growing. Let me ask you, how do you define yourself, Chanel? I know that you're doing the motivational, the inspirational, as well as using positive things from the Bible. Tell me, how do you define yourself?
I'm just a servant. Literally, I'm just a servant. Everything that I do, I was actually just reading a book, and it was talking about how God knows who is the key to reaching other people. And so literally, I'm just serving. I'm just doing what he tells me to do and serving people that need him.
So let me ask you, when did your walk with Christ actually begin?
I wasn't raised in the church, and I was getting into some stuff, some real bad stuff I'm sure we'll get into later, but I was reading some book by Joyce Meyer, and I was working at a strip club, and I'm at the front desk at a strip club, and I'm literally reading this at 3 o'clock in the morning till I get off, and the security guard was like, "What are you reading?" And people would be like all judgmental and stuff, but I mean, God prepared you, because then I didn't care what anybody thought, and now I don't care what anybody thinks about me. So that's when he just started speaking to me, and it wasn't until I kind of secluded myself and kind of got away from everything that I was into when I actually gave him the opportunity to speak to me and listen. So
Jesus spoke to you in the strip club.
He started to. He started to.
That's what I'm talking
definitely
about.
started to. Now look what I'm doing. You know what I mean?
You've done a whole 180, and that's amazing.
No, I'm still trying. Listen, not a whole 180.
Not yet.
I'm still in the midst of being turned.
I guess we're all in the midst of always trying to be turned, right? Because we can never be perfect. We can never be like him.
Exactly, and it's a process. And I feel like on the Sprinkle of Jesus app, we're always getting people's testimonies and stuff to show that everyone's in such a different season in their life at the moment. You know what I mean? So people share their testimonies on there. I share what I've been through on the Sprinkle of Jesus app, and literally I don't know, I guess that's what we're trying to do. Just show people we're in the midst.
Got you. So you just mentioned one part of this whole movement that you have created, Sprinkle of Jesus.
Yeah.
For all those who are unfamiliar with what actually Sprinkle of Jesus is, just tell us a little bit about that.
Okay. Well, Sprinkle of Jesus is an online ministry filled with young adults. Literally, there's no really big preachers or pastors really contributing to the blog, which is the ministry where people get to converse and talk about their life, about their journey, sex, drugs, alcohol, marijuana, everything that we're afraid to talk about in the church. Literally, we talk about it on the app, and then we have, of course, the website. We have live broadcasts where we'll get on there and talk about, how do I pray? I think that was a huge thing for me. I didn't know how to pray, and that's a good question. How do you pray?
I love what you're doing because, it's almost it's a lifestyle, and you're creating something where it's not portrayed as being boring, or something that's portrayed as being you have to wear a tie and suit, but it's really something where it's just a relationship with God.
Can I be honest with you?
Continue.
This is the coolest thing I've ever done in my life. Having a relationship with God and learning how powerful and strong and favored I am. The coolest thing I've ever done.
The seed was planted when you were in, let's say, a dark period, or when you were just in the strip club. Let's say God started talking to you. Now you take a couple steps forward, and now you start making these inspirational, motivational videos. Tell me, what made you want to start putting these videos out on social media?
Those videos are literally to preach to myself. Literally, I learned that if I continue to preach from my weaknesses, I'd never run out of content. Because I'm always struggling with something, you know what I mean? Like you said, life is never perfect. It has never been perfect. It never will be perfect. It's just worth it now that I know who Jesus is. But
So you were never looking for any type of moral support or looking for anyone to share your videos or to create this whole movement. This was just solely for yourself.
No, I just did it for myself. And then I just got support because there were other young people that were It made them think. You know what I mean? Like, wait, yeah, that's right. Why do I do that?
How did you feel receiving that support and also knowing that, wow, I found my purpose in something that was supposed to be for me, and I'm pushing this out, and now it's influencing so many other people?
You know, it's so crazy, and we can easily forget how much of a blessing we are to other people, or how blessed we really are. And I think one of the really, really big ways to see how much support and how many people we're touching is through the prayer requests on the Sprinkle of Jesus app. Like, you can submit like a prayer request, and like our team will pray for you, blah, blah, blah. But I was receiving so many like humbling stories, and it was just humbling.
Church isn't quite the in thing, I would say, for some people. And sometimes when, you know, I talk to my friends, whatever, they'd be like, oh, church is too boring. Or,
you haven't found the right church. Because I've been to some poppin' churches in New York City.
My church is good. But other people might say like, oh, church is too strict, or, you know, I can't keep up with them. It's just too much work. What would you say to someone who might say something like that?
Stop trying to go and be something that you're not. Literally, I don't know if y'all can see what I'm wearing, but like,
you look lit.
Yeah, I go to church in whatever. I don't care whose church I'm going to. I'm not going there to please anyone else but God, and to talk to Him and worship and praise Him. You know what I mean? So first, stop putting on this facade that you have to be something else. It's cool. Go as you are, and just be open. You're not there for anybody in the flesh, and that's the thing. We're fearful of what the flesh may think when we're there for the Spirit of God.
So true. What do you think some of those separation lines between the world and a Christian, and what distinction, should there be a distinction seen between world and Christian?
Honestly, I have to say there's one characteristic that to me stands out that's the strongest, and it's sacrifice. You have to be willing to sacrifice all that you think you know for what He knows. And literally every single day is a sacrifice of what you've been programmed, the world, the flesh. You know what I mean? That's what we've been programmed since we were born. And willing to sacrifice that for God through faith, that's the ultimate characteristic of a Christian, is being willing to sacrifice.
The greater the sacrifice, the greater the blessing.
Hallelujah.
The higher the devil, the bigger the devil.
Yep.
Dana, take me back to, I feel like the Bible is the best book. You know, when you're at this club and you're reading this Bible, tell me, what was it like getting all this juice in this book? You know, I feel like the Bible was the best book and had all this juice in it. Tell me, how did you feel reading about all these different characters, Rahab and Ruth? And
are you ready for this?
I'm ready for it. Tell me.
So I'm literally reading, right? And I'm flipping like, oh my gosh, like, why didn't someone tell me about this sooner? Like, why didn't I know who Jesus was? Like, I have to tell people. And that's why I started doing like the ministry and making it bigger than the videos, because Sprinkle of Jesus just isn't the videos. You feel what I'm saying? That's not what made it go viral. What made it go viral is the videos, the website, the mobile application, us helping Christian-owned businesses. You know what I mean? There's so many different aspects of what keeps people in the loop to be excited and happy about being a Christian.
At 21 years of age, are you living in victory each and every day?
I would say yes. But it doesn't always feel like that. And that's okay. Every day isn't perfect. Sometimes I get frustrated. Sometimes I don't feel like serving people. Sometimes I don't feel like saying a positive, inspirational message, because I'm not positive. I'm not inspirational at the moment. You know what I mean? But that's when you make the decision. Look, this is what I've been called to do. God is going to bless me anyway. And I just have to sacrifice my own feelings for other people's feelings, because this is what I'm supposed to do. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people are in this depressed, angry, frustrated state because
constantly
they're choosing to stay that way. But you can make a choice and be like, God, help me right now, this second. I don't want to be angry. I don't want to be frustrated. I don't want to cry anymore. And He's going to turn everything around for you.
Earlier this year, you were nominated for the Steve Harvey Neighborhood Awards.
Tell me,
how did that feel, being recognized so young, 21 years old, and to be noticed among so many other inspirational and motivational leaders in the community?
It was super awesome, like just being there and actually seeing, like, I feel like God gave me a preview of what's to come. And it's okay that I didn't win. You know what I mean? That's so cool. I'm so happy for the person that did. But He honestly just gave a preview for what's to come in my future. He's just like, hey, you're on the right track. You're doing good. Just keep going. This isn't for you. This wasn't for you, but I'm going to show you what is for you. You know what I mean? Don't think that you can't keep up with the big dogs. You know what I mean? Like, literally, I just took it as motivation to work even harder to do what I've been called to do. And
every day is Sprinkle of Jesus sweeter and sweeter, day in and day out? Is is working harder and harder to reach those accomplishments, do those days get sweeter and sweeter?
Of course. And you know what makes it so sweet though is all the other people that have helped build Sprinkle of Jesus. Like what we do is we take Christian-owned businesses and we link up with them from different cities in the entire country, and we bring them together and we help them grow their business. I'm 4'11", I can't be everywhere at one time. Like, I need to help these Christian communities in different states, different cities. So we bring them together, we help them with like mobile applications, we put them on TV, we help them build their business and make more revenue so that in return they can help their Christian community. So it's like
it's almost like a chain effect.
Exactly. So if I can help a few Christian-owned businesses in different cities, imagine what they could do in their communities for them. You know what I mean? So we just do all this amazing stuff, and that's what makes it sweeter, knowing that we're continuing to grow. And that's what we're really excited about.
That's amazing. From the strip club, from the smoking, from the dark days, now to the motivational videos, spearheading those videos, now spearheading a whole movement with Sprinkle of Jesus, and now sitting here right now. Tell me, with me, what is the greatest life lesson that you have learned through this entire experience?
I could honestly say just listening. And then just listening to God. Like, He's trying to talk to us in so many different ways, and we're just not listening.
You could have decided to do anything else. How does it feel following not just your dream, but the dream that God has instilled within you to follow?
Oh my gosh, I've already been equipped for it. It's something like, you ever hear like people trying to sing, you're like, yo, you cannot sing, like, give it up. But everything that I've been called to do, that God has called me to do, what I was born for, I'm already equipped. I've got it all. I just have to season it. I just have to work harder. But honestly, if you have a dream, dude, just work hard at it. One thing that I love about hard work is that you can depend on it. You can literally depend on your hard work. You will reap the benefits and you will see results when you work hard. When you're there lazy, nonchalant, you are going to get nonchalant results. But I work hard, so I expect certain results when I work a certain way.
Since you've been working so hard, you've been putting so many hours in, your team has been working so hard behind you, where does Dana see herself in 10 years from now?
So me and my team, the thing is, people say like, hey, where do I see myself? But I really see my entire team, like we talk about it all the time. I want my team to own a Sprinkle of Jesus building. Not a church, but I want to have all these Christian-owned businesses, office spaces that work out of it, and occasionally downstairs we can have services or Bible studies or meetups and stuff, but I would love for the Christian community to get together and have like an office building.
Well, Dana, I just want to thank you so much just for coming down to the Phil Taitt Show, for being a light to so many people, and we wish you nothing more than the best, and we hope that you continue to just follow the purpose on what you believe God has chosen for you to be on, and you just keep on doing what you're doing, and we'll be supporting you all the way, all right?
Just pray for me, that's all. Just pray
for me. Pray for me too, because I'm going to need it as well.
I got you.
Well, that's all for the Phil Taitt Show. I just want to thank Dana for coming down here to share her incredible story. I hope you all were inspired. I hope that you all were motivated. And we'll talk to you all soon, guys. I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.